Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland. It's Monday, and I'm coming to you today with Conversations with Self. Conversation is self with self is a segment that I do, and I talk to myself about different things that I wonder about. But I'm releasing it, because maybe somebody else wonders the same thing, and maybe you can get something out of it. But what you going to talk about today, self? Well, self, you real frustrated with this world, and I maybe somebody else is frustrated with it, and yeah, I am. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, it was bad when I was coming up. The worst thing that we dealt with back then when I was coming up with civil rights, and that's still a worse problem today. But what else about it? People got along more even then. If somebody didn't like you, you knew they let you know straight out they didn't like you. Nowadays it's a mixed bag. Sometimes they let you know they don't like you, and sometimes they pretend that they like you in your face, smiling in your face, and then in the background they're trying to do you in with witchcraft and these secret societies getting together and doing us in. Yeah, it's really odd. It's really odd, isn't it? Yeah, it's a weird world. It is weird. So what are you going to talk about, though, self, today? I'm going to talk about fake flexing, lack of accountability briefly, and the dangers of catfishing, and explain kind of what they are, okay? Wow, that sounds weird, doesn't it? Yeah, it does sound weird. But guess what? We're going to talk about it anyway, self. We're going to talk about it anyway for those who may not know what it's dealing with. Okay, self. Well, look, what you got, self? Okay, we're going to talk about the dangers. We're going to talk about fake flexing and the dangers of it, okay? Briefly. Fake flexing in urban culture refers to the practice of flaunting wealth, possessions, or accomplishments that are exaggerated or fabricated for the sake of impressing others. It often manifests through displays of luxury items, expensive purchases, or false claims of success on social media platforms. Wow, self. Yeah, self. The behavior affects not only the individuals engaging in it, but also the broader community by perpetuating unrealistic standards of success and materialism. The dangers of fake flexing are manifold. Firstly, it fosters a culture of superficiality and insecurity where self-worth is tied to material possessions rather than genuine achievement or character. What happened to that, Everybody can't win. Unfortunately, everybody doesn't win. But what else you got, self? It can lead to financial strain as individuals may feel pressured to keep up appearances beyond their means. I don't do that. I don't. I just stopped doing it. I just went ahead and retired. I got tired of trying to keep up with the Jones. I just got tired of trying to keep up for myself, not for anybody else, but I just got tired of that. So I said, you know what? I'm done competing. I don't have a car anymore, and that's okay. I'm not going to get another car until I pay for it cash. I'm tired of all the extra expenses. As long as I can pay, I'm poor. Yeah, but guess what? I can look at myself in the mirror and be okay with myself. I love myself. All those things will come. If I can't afford to, I'm going to maintain the things that I can and I need to have. Whatever else is just extra. If nobody can accept me the way I am, they're not for me. Let me start this again. The dangers of fake flexing are manifold. Firstly, it fosters a culture of superficiality and insecurity where self-worth is tied to material possessions rather than genuine achievement or character. A lot of people have bad character. They're just fake. Just be yourself. What's wrong with being yourself? If you don't have much, you just don't have much. So what? If people can't accept you for that, you don't want them around you. It can lead to financial strain as individuals may feel pressure to keep up appearances beyond their means. True. Moreover, it undermines trust and authenticity in interpersonal relationships, as people may struggle to distinguish between genuine accomplishments and fabricated displays. Right. You know, some of us may have a whole lot of accomplishments that most people will never have in a whole lifetime, but we ain't out here talking about it. We just do. We just do. Action speaks louder than words. I noticed that a lot on the internet. I noticed that a lot. People pretend a lot. Ultimately, fake flexing perpetuates a cycle of dissatisfaction and competition, detracting from the true values of community, collaboration, and personal growth. Yeah. What you got next? The lack of accountability. The lack of accountability between genders, races, and cultures in urban settings perpetuates systematic inequalities and possess significant dangers. When accountability is absent, power imbalances thrive. Right, bullies and bad guys. Leading to marginalization, discrimination, and oppression. That's got to stop. That's got to stop. Women, people of color, and minority cultures are disproportionately affected, facing barriers to opportunity, safety, and representation. That's true. That's got to stop. The lack of accountability fosters an environment where gender-based violence, racial discrimination, and cultural erasure go unchecked, creating a cycle of injustice and harm. It undermines trust and cohesion within communities, hindering progress towards equity and social cohesion. That's true, man. It's a lot of that. And people don't want to look at it. That's not real. I guess if you in the majority, or if you in the culture where you at the top of the food chain, of course it ain't real. Not for you, it ain't real. Furthermore, without accountability, systematic issues persist, hindering the development of inclusive urban spaces where diverse perspectives are valued and respected. This perpetuates division and conflict, stifling the potential for collaboration and collective advancement. I'm for cultural diversity. You know, there's all kinds of races on this planet. We got to live on this planet together. We got to learn how to get along with each other. I used to be racist. I sure did. That's not the way to go, though. I have apologized for that. That's limited thinking. To address these dangers, fostering a culture of accountability is crucial. This involves holding individuals, institutions, and systems responsible for their actions, advocating for justice, and actively dismantling oppressive structures. Only through collective efforts to promote transparency, empathy, and fairness can we create urban environments where everyone, regardless of gender, race, or culture, can thrive and contribute more equitably to society. What you got next? Catfishing? Oh, Lord. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Catfishing refers to the act of creating fake online identity to receive someone, typically for romantic or financial gain. The term originated from 2010 documentary Catfish, where a man developed a romantic relationship with a woman online, only to discover that she had misrepresented herself entirely. The dangers: emotional harm, financial loss, identity theft, cyberbullying. How to recognize it: lack of photos or inconsistencies in photos, refusal to meet in person or video chat, willingness to share personal information, moving too quickly. How you combat it: verify the identities, be cautious with personal information, trust your instincts, report suspicious behavior. Catfishing is harmful to society, and it erodes trust and undermines integrity online. Have a good day.